again, Shucketeer. As we last left off, I was playing Sparnox with my co-host here, Alex.
I'm not your damn co-host. Calm down.
Will you calm down, sir?
You want to go? Want to go?
No, I do not. I have orange.
You sure?
Yeah, I'd like to keep no scars on it, please.
What? It's like we're going to Walmart. I'm hungry.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to talk about Doritos. Okay, we're here today to talk about all the Halo 4 maps.
And what about them?
And how most people should probably play on it, but you guys can still decide if you want to play on it or not. Okay, let's start off with Complex. What is your first word about it, Alex?
Complex? It's retarded. That's the only word I'm going to describe it. People always go to the top of that stupid, idiotic building and just pretty much spawn camp the crap out of you. If it's SWAT and the enemy team, all 4 players on the enemy team SWAT go on top of that building, you pretty much just lost the game. There's no way in hell you're getting back up there.
Unless you have power weapons and other things. But once you take control over that middle building, you pretty much have the game set, as you can tell by his anger about the whole entire building thing.
We're going to have a problem here in a couple seconds.
But the best gun to use for that map is when you're on top of the building. It's pretty much a long-range map kind of thing, so I would say you could either go with the assault rifle for that map, or either DMR. Depends what you want to use. I use DMR because I usually get on top of the building and start sniping people with it. And then if you have a sniper rifle, do not go up there. You will get killed instantly. Try to stay on the side of the map where you can actually see, like, around the corners and all that, and actually protect your teammates. Because I've got a bunch of showstoppers on Alex up here for doing that.
Yeah, I'm pretty much hit assassinated 30 freaking times a game. But wherever the sniper spawns, that weird little hill thing.
You mean the blue spawn or red spawn?
The red spawn, where that sniper rifle spawns.
Yeah.
Go on top of there and just pick them off when they go on top of that building. They're pretty.
Yeah, if they have main control, you usually go for power weapons so far. But I say don't use the bolt shot on that because it won't help you at all because there's no really close quarters for the bolt shot for you guys. The assault rifle will kind of work because it's kind of a mid-range. What the heck are you doing? Oh, what's up? But it's mostly a long-range map. I see people use power rifle on that and they pretty much get destroyed. With people with DMRs, they're probably picking the right choice. Now we're moving on to Abandon.
Abandon. You describe that for me.
The one with the purple, like, tree forest thing?
Purple tree forest? That's, no, that's
the one where we only use power rifles? And jetpack?
Ringing a bell here.
It's the one with the middle building with, like, the gravity lift. In the middle that people bolt shot you with.
Oh, that's that map. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I say that map actually works best probably for a bolt shot if you're probably gonna like use it, but I would say don't use it all the time because you will get nailed in that map. I say use a bow rifle and an assault rifle because when you're in the assault rifle and you're in the middle building, you can almost take out anyone. Because most people usually go for DMR on the map and bow rifle because for some reason assault rifle is really great for close range. As we watch my friend over here spawn that golf hog.
Oh, wait, this is a golf hog? Oh, I'm going to have some fun here. Yeah. Too lazy to push the button.
Okay, what map should we do next, Alex?
Well, what about the DLC Crimson map?
Well, I say let's talk about Harvest.
Harvest?
The one with the chain.
Ah, that one. That would be my favorite.
That one reminds me of the Halo 2 map. I can't remember what it was called, but it had a train going through, and there was a sword in the middle. If everybody remember that, I used to love being run over by that train. It just reminds me of the Halo 2. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, I remember that map in Halo 2. As soon as I played it, I got ran over by the train.
Yeah. Not a lot of people remember Halo 2 maps for some reason. Like, that's why I usually compare some of the Halo 4 maps. Like, I see, like, what similarities there are to it. And so, pretty much, I think that map is, what do you think, Alex? You think it's more vehicle map or just like a walk around map?
Well, it's kind of mid-range. Pretty good for pretty much any type of weapon. Assault rifle or battle rifle. Wait, are we still talking about Halo 2? Or are we talking about,
There was no assault rifle in Halo 2.
Really?
Yeah, there wasn't. It was just the battle rifle.
Ah.
Well, and Harvest, I say, is...
What are you gonna say about Halo 2?
I say about Halo 2 was probably a really good game, I find out.
And?
Well, I mean, Halo 2 was like the moment of like gamers just like going at it for MLG and all that. Just like, yeah, 1v1s and all that. Finally, like, with custom games and all that now. And plus they had Forge and Halo 3. That became really popular, but I seriously do not know how to use Halo 3 at all.
I've played Halo 3 campaign on Legendary. Tried it by myself. I got instantly butt raped. So, you know, it's fun. Not really.
Well, I mean, I did on Legendary. I did get hit by the Brutes a lot because the Brutes like to slam me. The Leafs in this game do like to do the same thing. Grunts are more aggressive in this game, if you ask me, on Legendary.
Grunts in this game, you can't even shoot them once in the head and they won't die.
Yeah, they'll sometimes run away, but I rarely find that anymore. So, let's see. Let's talk about the, Team Snipers.
Team Snipers, yes. Pretty much all the...
I think they actually fixed it this time because I feel like some of the, like, you can't spawn kill anymore. Like, people would get spawn killed in Team Snipers, like, used to. But I don't feel like that will happen anymore for some reason.
Yeah. Well, honestly, the spawning's better. Thanks the Lord. Someone get constantly spawn camp and freaking Halo Reach, because that pretty much pissed me off.
Yeah. Halo Reach did kind of have a little bit of problem with spawn killing. And especially Gridball.
Oh, yeah.
Gridball has, like, a new, like, spawn system. Like, if somebody tries to spawn kill you, they can't really spawn kill you. Like, now you won't have, like, you can't really blame lag for it anymore.
No.
You can't blame lag or anything, because you can, like, kill the same person, because you have the same range now. And you can't get spawn killed, so it makes the game more failing. And me and Alex over here like to throw the ball around and just play with the enemy team.
Oh, yeah, we'll play football. You know, the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. Anybody who's a Steelers fan or a little 49ers fan, you can eat it. Blood cracks.
I'm not really a big football fan at all. I really don't like football. That's why I don't get into it that much. Everybody's been usually talking about it. I really didn't care in the first place.
Especially in the second and third period. Those guys go nuts.
Yeah, Call of Duty fans. I just don't like Call of Duty. Sorry, guys. Okay, now let's talk about what map you want. Haven? What about Haven? We haven't really talked about that.
Talked about Haven yet. I love Haven.
Haven, I think, is a good, have somewhat of a symmetrical map.
Symmetrical?
Yeah, it's like both sides are exactly the same.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
I mean, I did like the spawning, but everybody goes exactly for either the stick it in or shotgun. I feel like the stick it in would do more damage on the map. What about you?
The stick it in is pretty decent. So is the scatter shot. People use the bolt shot. I would recommend that unless your primary weapon is out of ammo. 2, you got 2 people with some other type of power weapon and you're out of ammo. Or 3, you're completely out of ammo. Stop charging it up like a butt. It's pretty annoying.
Yeah, I think it's really annoying when most people on like Xbox Live, they just use it because they know it's like a shotgun.
Yeah.
They think it's more like a shotgun. They think it's a primary weapon. Oh yeah, they put it in the game. Well, you don't have to use it for the whole entire game. That means you just rely on it. Can't you just rely on the main weapons like battle rifle, DMR, and assault rifle? I mean, I'd rather rely on the suppressor than the full shot. I would seriously do. I'm not that great with it. I really don't like it at all. Even though a lot of people like to use it.
pretty stupid people, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, what's another good map? Exile for Baking Battle.
Exile is a pretty good map. I did like it, but then I kind of got really ticked off about the ghost problem. Because people will jump in ghost sometimes, but I just like complaining about that because I just don't like ghost. I don't know how to take it out half time. I use DMR. I really don't get any backup from my teammates or anything.
So that you're really camping with bolt shots.
Well, I don't find people camping with bolt shots. I mostly find people with like DMRs, battle rifles, like all kinds of different loadouts. I usually see power weapons on that map though. I don't see anything else. I just see sparring lasers, incendiary cans especially, because those things are dangerous.
That, my friend, is fun. What else do we have here?
Exile is hard to get the tank, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
As soon as everybody spawns, they go after that tank, or either the Banshee or the Goshawk.
my Goshawk spawns on the blue side. That's like...
Yeah, but the tank spawns on the red side though.
Yeah.
And the Banshee's in the middle, and that's... People don't even really fight for the Banshee, they fight for the tank the most. Because they know if they take that tank, they can take out the other vehicles. And people hiding in caves and all that.
Yeah, I can agree on that. I still think it's...
I kind of miss Gulch, remember? From the two bases on each side, and there's one big field. It's one where Memphis flew to the caboose through the campaign.
That one.
Yeah.
That's that too.
Yeah, I kind of miss that. I'm glad they brung back Lockout. The one with Lockout like community test forge. I really do miss that though.
Yeah. Double teams is the bomb.
Double teams is really fun. I just don't like when people both use the bolt shot or just hide when they know they're gonna lose.
But that's okay.
I mean, yeah, active camo. I've been noticing that a lot. Everyone's been using more active camo lately.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. Two abilities I haven't been seeing all the time. Auto Sentry. And also Hardline Shield. I haven't seen Hardline Shield or Auto Sentry in a long time. I've seen Hardline Shield like maybe one time like every 10 games. But I see invisibility on like certain games like
24/7?
Yeah, 20%. Like certain game types.
And everybody wants to be invisible.
Yeah, they like hiding.
With a shotgun. Or maybe a bolt shot. I think a bolt shot's like a mini shotgun.
I still think it is too.
It's like the shotgun of plasma.
I feel like they should not add the shotgun. I mean, I felt like they should have used it more like a pistol. And they should have, like, when it charged up, like, it would shoot, like, a tiny, like, little tiny, like, ray. Like, a little tiny ray from a distance. Like, it's not a close quarters weapon, it's like a long distance kind of thing.
Yes.
I feel like they should have done that and made it into, like, a laser that you can, like, easily dodge. But if you get hit by it, you can, it takes out your shields.
Well, that would be awesome. Overall,
Or if please listening right now to my video, which I kind of do hope, I really would like you guys in Halo 5. Well, it's just kind of my idea, like where you can be ODST, Spartan, and Marine. I like to be a Marine once again. Like, well, not again, but I like to be ODST with the silenced SMG. I really miss
that would be awesome. They can ODST ops, Marine ops, and then keeping Spartan ops, and then putting back Firefight.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think they should put back Firefight. I feel like they should keep Spartan ops and have Marine ops and ODST ops or something.
Yeah, like when you start on an ODST.
Yeah, because ODSTs were kind of made for that though. Because they did have a bunch of special ops.
Yeah.
Well, we should be ending the video now.
Okay.
It was nice talking to you, Shark Say bye, Alex.
Bye.